Hello everyone, this is Adam Morris with lonestarball.com, and I'm checking in with you with our very latest Texas Rangers Lone Star Ball video update. Well, our next several video updates are going to be taking a look at the Rangers Fab 5, their 2012 early round draft picks, the all of which were high school signees who started the season in the Arizona Rookie League and who were dubbed the Fab 5 upon their signing. First of all, we're going to take a look at Lewis Brinson, who was the Rangers' first overall pick in the 2012 draft. He went number 29 overall in the draft, and while his skill levels are very raw, he had the sort of talent, tools, and just raw athleticism that had scouts saying he was had top of the draft type potential. Brinson is fast, he's athletic, he can throw, he can run, he can hit for power. The issues with him was turning those raw tools into baseball skills, and there were a lot of questions about whether he could do that, and particularly whether he would ever be able to hit enough to be a viable major league prospect. The Rangers, as you know if you've been watching them lately, they are very big on these toolsy, raw, high potential, high bust potential type players, and Brinson fits the mold exactly, similar to guys like Zach Cohn and Jordan Akins, who they've drafted the previous couple of years, and guys like Greg Golson and Angel Beltre, who they have acquired in trades. Brinson really was a very pleasant surprise for the Rangers in this first few months after signing. While he was looked at as somebody who was very raw and who was going to struggle to put up good numbers, even in the Arizona Rookie League, Brinson excelled as in 54 games with their Arizona Complex team, putting up a 283, 345, 523 slash line, good for an 868 OPS. He stole 14 bases in 16 attempts. He even drew 21 walks in 265 plate appearances. Now, the big knock on him, of course, was the strikeout totals, as with a lot of these very raw players. He had some contact issues. He struck out 74 times in 265 plate appearances, but I think that's something that is to be expected when you're dealing with a player of this type, and while it is a red flag of sorts, it doesn't take away from the fact that Brinson had a very successful debut season as a pro. Just 18 years old. He turned 18 in May of '94, so he's going to be 19. He's only turning 19 at the start of next season. Brinson's from Coral Springs, Florida, and really is the type of player that allows you to dream on. A lot of these guys, the majority of these guys never really make it out of the lower minors, but Brinson is somebody who, if it all clicks, if it all comes together, could be a plus defender in center field who gives you speed and power and hopefully some average as well as he develops. So Brinson even was able to crack the upper echelon of the Baseball America top 20 prospect list for the Arizona Complex League, checking in at number 6, which is a pretty good accomplishment for somebody who is as raw as he is. Corey Ragsdale, his manager, says he's somebody who they see as potentially being a really special player down the road. So Brinson, my guess is he will start next season with Spokane in the short season Northwest League. There's a possibility he could start the season in Hickory, but in low A, but as raw as he is, I would expect him to start the season in Spokane. He's still several years away. You're probably talking about 2016, 2017 before he's even on the map as far as contributing at the major league levels, and that's if he pushes forward and develops at a fairly rapid pace. But Brinson is somebody to be enthused about and excited about if you're a Rangers fan, and somebody to definitely keep an eye on in the years to come. Well, that's all we've got right now for our Texas Rangers video update. We will be checking in with you later on with some more looks at the members of the Fab 5. So be sure to be checking back and subscribe to the Texas Rangers YouTube channel, and be sure to keep your eyes out and go to lonestarball.com for more Rangers news, stats, information, commentary, and what have you.